Wise words. Okay, so here we are in Maya. This is a pretty big piece of software. There's a lot to it, and we will definitely not be covering everything. But I'm going to give you a solid foundation so you'll be ready to move on to the next phase of your 3D modeling or animation career. We're going to start with modeling. First, we're going to have to know how to get around in Maya. So a couple things to note. We've got this view window here. I'm going to teach you something called the Maya interaction model. It's actually used in quite a lot of other pieces of software, including Unity. So what you're going to do is hold down the Alt key, and then you're going to click your left mouse button, and you can rotate around your scene. Might help if we put an object in there, so I'm just going to go ahead and click this, pop a little sphere in there real quick. I can also use the middle mouse button to scroll without even pushing the Alt key. If I hold down the Alt key and use the middle mouse button, then I can kind of pan around. I can zoom in and out if I use the right mouse button right here. Okay, so let's go through those real quick. We've got the holding down Alt key, and then we click our left mouse button and we can rotate around things, or we can hold our middle mouse button and pan around, or we can use our right mouse button and zoom in and out. Okay. Simple. You'll get really used to it, and you'll get very fast at moving around. A couple of other hotkeys that are going to come in super important in moving around the viewport are the F key. So if I have something selected and I hit F, it's going to bring it right here to center. That's going to happen a lot, especially when you have a whole bunch of things in your scene spread out all over the place. You're going to want to just be able to click on something and frame it with the F key. Okay? Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Some of you guys like to go through the user interface. I kind of like to just jump in to building stuff. So we'll kind of have a hybrid between the two, I'm sure. That's just my teaching style. That's how I roll. The sooner you get in here and start interacting and moving around, the more confident you're going to be as a modeler, as an animator, and as a 3D specialist. So definitely learn those hotkeys. You're going to be using them a ton. Hold down Alt, rotate with the left mouse button, pan with the middle mouse button, and zoom with the right mouse button, and F to frame something. Okay? That's awesome. You just learned how to move around in Maya. So in the next video, I'm going to start teaching you a little bit about polygon modeling.